And then add this. And this is his regular beam rifle. And then I think if beam rifle, beam pistol. I know that the core of his gun is basically a beam pistol and can all detach to turn into a beam pistol. Alright, hello everyone. This is a little commentary on the build of the Victory 2 Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Victory, or Victory Gundam. This is the 144 scale high grade, and I don't really have much to say about this kit. It's pretty basic and also kind of small. Like, we'll grab a 144 scale Jim Custom or Jim Quell Custom kit bash I made, and it's around the same height as a Jim Custom, which apparently is 18 meters, which is the average height for a mobile suit. And this does not look 18. This is supposed to be 15 meters, so it's supposed to be really small. I do have another kit called the F91 that's around the same height, but I don't know where it is. But I thought that this would be a little smaller than, like, I thought this would be a lot smaller, so I assumed that they probably gave this more height, and that's okay. The wings have articulation, so like you can have them open or closed, whatever you want it. The head is actually really cool. It has a lot of panel lining that you can do, like the head Vulcans, face, like just all around, like even the back. A lot of panel lining that you can do on this kit. Well, mainly on the head, but you know, arms have decent articulation. Like you can bend it up that far. It's mainly because of this joint right here. It's a pretty interesting joint, and it's actually accurate too if you look at the box art. So, you know, it's pretty cool. It can go 360, got a little swivel at the arm, and it can bend just a little over 90 degrees. Like just a little bit. It's not that bad, as the wrist can go up a little bit too. So, you know. Also, the elbow can extend forward, and there's like this little piece on the back that you can take out, and you could attach it to the beam shield, just like so. Pretty cool. Beam shield's pretty big, and the connection is kind of loose, and also this and that gets in the way, so you kind of just have to extend it a little bit. And the arm kind of looks weird. Let me see if I can fix that. I think it's gonna look like that. But yeah, the arm kind of looks a little weird if you turn it like that. Take the shield off. So everything looks normal again. Now, his other accessory is his gun, or his beam rifle, and it also comes with like either his projectile launcher or his grenade launcher. This is probably most likely his grenade launcher, but yeah, you can detach and attach it onto his beam rifle. His beam rifle is okay. It's just basically two halves slapped together with, of course, the barrel on front. It does have stickers. I just didn't put them on, but you know, I kind of had to speed build this. The waist is on a double ball joint, like in the way, like there's a ball joint there, and then there's like a ball joint on this too. It allows for decent articulation, like for example the ab crunch for forward and back is pretty good. Side to side is pretty good as well, without breaking the mold. It could kick up that far, which is pretty okay, but because of the giant butt flap, it cannot move its legs back that far. Although, and I think, and I hope, it can not perform the splits that well, mainly because of how it's designed, like the way that this leg joint is designed. It kind of stops at the top right here when the peg hits that very top. Yeah. The feet are also on a ball joint, and they do have like a foot bend right there. Although this is probably just to pose it in like its fighter mode. I forgot, but like I know that the Victory Gundam can like detach itself too, and that's where this comes in. This is what the core fighter is. It's basically the Victory Gundam, and I think the Victory 2 Gundam, and also the Victory 2 Gundam have the system called the core block system. And basically, what it can do is that there's just like a tiny ship, not a tiny ship, but like the chest has like a ship. The chest is this tiny core fighter, or like this tiny flying thing. And this is basically what makes up most of the chest. Or I think actually it makes up all of the chest, but you know, pretty cool. And there's not much to it. It does have neat color separation, which I do like. And yeah, it's a nice little accessory. And it does have more weapons other than the beam rifle. So like obviously the beam sabers. If I can, it comes with 2 beam sabers. And there's no way to attach them onto the mobile suit, because where Victory holds its beam sabers, it's in its forearms. He actually has 4, I think, in his forearms, and like he slides them out like it slides out like that, and he holds onto it, and then it activates. You either get a regular beam saber mode, where it's just like a regular sword, or it can expand into a beam fan. There's a lot more weight on this. It's actually really cool. It's actually a really cool accessory. It's very glossy and pretty too. Overall, I will say that Victory. You should give Victory 2 a shot. It's a pretty nice and simple build, but if you don't like 1/44 scale high grades, then I guess this isn't really for you. But from what I've heard, the master grade is also pretty bad. So, you know, if you like Victory, get this. If you can find the full armored version, I don't know if it's called full armored version, but if you can find the one with like the cannons and the armor at a good price, then yeah, I recommend getting it. Like I got this for I think around $21. Yeah, and I don't know, I like it. It's pretty nice and decent, especially for like what you get too. Like you get 2 beam effect parts, the beam fan, a beam rifle with a grenade launcher attachment, and the core fighter itself is pretty cool. And the stand is not included, but you know, it looks pretty cool. Or if you get the stand, then you could pose it in the air for some aerial poses.